Okay, so far we have completed Ambari agent as well as the server installation. So now I'm going to the master machine and getting this IP address or DNS name. Then copy that, then open a browser, then choose 8080. So 8080 is the port where Ambari is running. Okay, so this is you can use IP address instead of this domain name, so both you will get from here, so either one you can use. Okay, so it will it will give you a prompt like this, so you can use your default credential. So it's admin, so it's a default credential. So you have option to change that as well. So I'm not going to change it at this moment. So let's just opening that and just log in and trying to create my cluster. Okay, so you will get a page like this. Okay, so you have option to manage user, deploy views, and launch cluster wizard or launch install wizard. So it's for creating a new cluster. So I'm selecting that. So it asks for a cluster name. So you can use, again, the rule is here, so it should be unique name, or I'm just using the training name as training. Okay, so because my browser is not resolution is better, so okay, so selecting next, and we have option to select the versions. So you can use HTTP 2.5. so again you have option to select the repositories, so you can create your own local repository or use public repository. So I'm just removing, so whatever the repositories which is not relevant in my case. So I'm using RHEL6 and just doing next. Okay, that's it. It will take a few moments. So what I need is the list of host names. Okay, so I'll go to Amazon AWS and will get my host name. So always use this private IP or private DNS. Why? Because so if you have not purchased public DNS or public IP, so it will change every time your system reboots. So always use private DNS for adding. So I'm just selecting the one. Okay, so one by one. Okay, it's taking some time. Or else what you can do is go here and get the host name. That's the easiest way. Okay, so I just open a notepad and then second machine, select that. Okay, and the third machine, fully qualified domain name or host name. Then fourth one, host name -f. That's it. So now I got all four machines, so copy that and paste it over here. Okay, so host registration information. So you have two options, so using SSH key and perform manual registration. Since we already did Ambari agent installation, so we can select this option. Okay, so perform manual installation. If you have not done Ambari agent installation, so you have this option, but I recommend the second option, because so for if you are using this option, the passwordless SSH or SSH key or the password, those things are not required. Okay, so register and confirm. Okay, it's asking as it agent on each node, so you just need to do that manually because we already did that, so no problem. So now it's registering, so you got the success, so it become green. So in case if some warnings or error, it will display, so you need to rectify that and continue. Okay, so it's doing some prerequisites checks. Okay, so it will take a moment to complete that. So it's done. So some warnings are there. Okay, so I will check what are the warnings. Okay, oh, service issue. so Ntpd service is needed. Okay, so if you are doing in a real production environment, so Ntpd is required because it's all time based things, so you just need that. But since I am using a Amazon web service, because here the time is centralized and it's all synchronized, you can ignore that and do next. Okay, so some warning is there. Okay, I'm okay with that and continue. Okay, so here comes the service selection. Okay, so we have option to select whatever the service you want. So you can, I always recommend to choose very basic services, and later we can add. Okay, so I'm just selecting HDFS and yarn and zookeeper. So that's it. Okay, so I'm going to next. Okay, Ambari matrix collector. So I don't want that, so proceed anyway. So smart sense and matrix collector, it's needed, so I'm not selecting that at this time, so we will do it later. And this is the node or host distribution, so you can assign your host, okay, wherever you want. So, okay, name node on 31, and where I want the name node service, and where I want the zookeeper service, all this information. Okay, so 40, 41, 42, so this is all host name. Okay, so I just need so okay, so 42 is my master. So okay, so 41, 42, and 43 is here. 42. Okay, so you can choose that based on your design, so I'm not changing it at this moment. So doing next. Okay, so I'm here again, whatever the slave component, so I'm selecting all node manager across all, and data node across all, and client also across all. Just next. Okay, so now it's coming for customizing. Okay, so these are the configuration, so you can change the configuration now or later also. You have option to do that. So I'm accepting the default settings and going next. Okay, so that's it. It's asking for to deploy. Okay, so this is the package it's using, so I'm just selecting the deploy. Okay, so it will take a moment to finish that installation. Okay, so now it's doing the installation, so you will see the installation status over here. Okay, so now so the installation has completed, so click next. So that's it, it's showing summary complete. Okay, so we have done the installation, so it's loading to the Ampari home page. Okay, so we have options. Okay, so this is the cluster name. Okay, we don't have any alert, so dashboard is there, service is there, host, admin, and that's it. So again, if you want to add the service, or you have option to do that. Okay, so add service, so I'm not going to add anything at this moment. So service, host, and admin, so I'm just signing out. So that's it. So we have done the installation and configuration of Ambari cluster, and we use a public yum based repository. So installed Ambari agent and server separately, and configured Ambari agent by using that file edit. So Ambari agent ini file, and did the installation using Ambari. So I hope you enjoyed this session. So thanks for watching this. Thank you.